We're back on the historic Devon Horse Show grounds now to talk about our handbags and totes, computer cases and such. This will probably be our longest segment, and because we have such an extensive selection. We'll kind of go from small to large. The small being our wristlets, and again, with the handle and the contrasting, they have the silver thread, and our bit decorations. Obviously they're available without a bit if you prefer, and they have these two zippered compartments so you can keep your phone separate from everything else if you'd like. They come in a pile of different colors, as does most of our bags. Then, because we couldn't stop with one kind of wristlet, we added another that has a couple more different features, and this one was actually first. This is the canvas and leather version, and then it also comes in an all leather version. This is really handsome in the chestnut with the navy blue trim. All options that are available, but the cool thing about this is the way the handle is done. You'll notice it has a D on either side and this kind of handle, so it makes an ideal wristlet, easy to carry around. But I'm all about being hands-free, or at a horse show or someplace that I'm busy and I really don't want to be bothered with hang on to my phone. So this one's sort of a little convertible where it can go around and hooks right onto your belt loops. And then the great thing with this little zippered pocket here is your phone is just right in that pocket, and when you pull it out, everything else doesn't come out because everything else is up here. Moving on sizes, because will be the easiest way to do it, we'll go to our little Fairmont bag, which is just a really cute crossbody bag that's great for traveling because it has a zippered compartment here, a zippered one there. It has lots of different compartments, or in my case, places to lose things, to not remember what compartment I put it in. Then we're also proud, it's another convertible bag, of our Villager. This is one of our newer bags, and we think it's just great. It's, again, a crossbody, and it's really comfortable the way it just sits on your hip. It's just the right spot. But it also does exactly like this wristlet does, where it has a strap like this, where you can simply take it off, and again, it'll go through my belt loops and hang on my hip, which is just very handy and very comfortable when you want to carry more. I've traveled with this bag and it's great because I can have my passport in it. It has a zippered thing if you want your phone separate. They're all lined. And isn't this an adorable liner in this one with the little ladybugs? And they come in the same as the other wristlet that I showed you, canvas and leather version, or this one is actually all blue leather. And we do all sorts of different color leathers, like including this olive. We do them in black, brown, to be plainer. They're very handy. Our next bag that I'll show you is related to the Villager. We have a couple different people making bags for us, all here in the United States. They're all handcrafted in the United States using American-made materials whenever possible. This is a line of bags. We do 3 different sizes in this bag. This is the small. They're all lined. They have a zippered compartment. They have an open pocket and a hook to put your keys on, because I'm famous for losing my keys in the bottom of my purse, except when I have them around my waist on that keychain. And the handles are designed to go over my arm or carry it this way. Again, if you have somebody who's very thin or very heavy, we can customize the handles. I've had some older customers who definitely don't want it in their shoulders, and we do a much shorter handle so it's even easier to carry. This is the small size. We go up to this medium size, and this one is shown with one of the few things that is not American made. This is an English, what's called a pony brass. We have it in a couple different patterns. Again, you can select that on your bag. These bags then come in, again, all leather or leather and canvas. And I just want to show you the large. I think this chestnut one with a bit is a particularly handsome one of the large, and a real comfortable bag to carry, and holds just a ton. Again, fully lined and with a place for your keys, because at this size you really can lose your keys, and just a stunning bag. These ones I showed you, I happened to grab are leather. You can probably see the pink canvas up there. And I think on our totes we can show you, because then we weren't satisfied with the size on this, so we've added a giant size tote. This is my go-to bag to travel with. It goes right over my shoulder. I throw my laptop, my iPad, usually my lunch, anything I can think of, and my purse all in it to hop on an airplane with my carry-on bag and just kind of look at them funny and say, I have a really big purse. We almost always do these with, we can do it with a curb chain, but we almost always do them with this. It is a genuine pony bit, but we can do a smaller bit if you want to lessen the weight. They come in the canvas, and then they also come in the all leather, which just is a stunning bag in the all leather version. And I want to show you one that's a two-tone. This is probably one of our other most popular color combinations, in the black with the brown. We do this in both, this color combination in both the canvas, which is actually, I shouldn't be calling canvas, it's Cordura, so it'll just hold up forever, or solid all leather like this one is. Again, silver or brass color for the hardware. And like everything else from the Engraver, we couldn't be satisfied with just this line of bags. We've had to add duffel that we have, just we'll pan that quickly over on, hanging on the wall, but if you need something to travel. I'm holding one of our newer totes. The two-tone is a new addition that was supposed to be revealed last year at the Devon Horse Show, but we couldn't because of the pandemic, so we're excited about introducing it now to you. With the two-tone, the great thing is we can do your barn colors. But the fact that I'm holding another tote, what I wanted to show you is that we do have, and it's an optional extra, it's a crossbody strap if you want to wear it as that. I find I am too short for that. As you can probably tell, it wants to hit me in the knees. I've discovered I'm only 5'2½", and I've discovered that really about over 5'7" love the crossbody strap. Anyone shorter has the problem that I run into, that it does bash me in the knees. I want to be honest on that. But it's an optional extra. It's a beautifully done strap with it's padded and it's very adjustable and it's gorgeous. I'm just too short for it. Which I didn't mention before, we do have an optional crossbody strap for the wristlets. So again, if you want to be hands-free on a crossbody on a real small bag, we can do that too. Our last group of bags are all also American made, and these are all leather. We're very proud of these, and there's a lot of options in these. You can see all the different colors. There's just a couple main styles. We call this the Devon bag. Probably should be showing you this color as being very Devon-esque, and it's a little hoof pick bag. It's just terrific for safety and security reasons. The hoof picks go right in here, and it really just latches shut. I traveled with one of these bags to Brussels and felt like I couldn't have been safer in a city. No one was getting into my bag. But they do have a magnet to hold it down and shut. And again, if you don't feel like bothering with the hoof picks, you can just let them hang and it's fine. The only thing I have found that sometimes the hoof picks, if it's open this way, if you're in the supermarket with this bag, it attacks the supermarket cart. I've gotten attached more than once. So I had learned to either hook it or fold them up. But it's just a fun equestrian themed bag without being overly in your face. And it comes in the small, medium, and large sizes. And then we do it, if you really don't want the hoof picks, we offer it with a solid flap. This has our pony brass on it again. And this one I'm just showing you too, because we do an optional just strap that goes on your shoulder if you want it to be a little more comfortable, because it is a thinner strap. And one of the features on this bag that we're very proud of is this braided strap. It just adds a little touch to it, which is quite handsome. And it is just the most comfortable bag as a crossbody. This one had been shortened because it had been on our display rack, and we just pulled it off for this. But let me show you how it just lies over and just hangs right on your hip, and it's so comfortable. And the leather, this is one of the things I don't like about a virtual trade show. If you felt the leather on these bags, you'd be oohing and ahhing. We'd say that they're just like butter, but we actually had a customer who came into the booth at Devon and it was a really busy day, and there were a number of people in the booth, and she's feeling one of these bags, and she's like, this leather is so soft, it feels just like, and then she said, underwear. And we're still talking about the leather underwear and the customer who said that, but I think it describes how soft the bags are. The other style that we offer in this bag is much more of a traditional tote type bag. It comes in a small and in 2 sizes, in a tote and then in this handbag size. Again, it has the padded handles and zippers shut. It's an all leather bag. It's so soft and has pockets inside, Velcroed pocket, and it's lined. This again has our English pony brass. There's also a little Pegasus brass. There's all sorts of fun things, and we can do it with in 2-tone with a bit. There's endless options on these bags, and they're really fun. Jack, I think, has actually enjoyed his career as a ladies handbag designer, one he definitely wasn't expecting when we first started this business. But he did sort of expand on a little bit more of a traditional line, and we just wanted to show you one of our 2-tone briefcases. And isn't this a fun latch? It's actually a piece of harness equipment, and it's a fully leather briefcase, and it's just, we think these are just stunning. And the last on our bag line, but is another designed by Jack, and I think it's the one he actually likes about the best. And it's called our Brewster, and it's just a really fun briefcase. It holds a good sized laptop. It has, again, the padded strap, so it makes a nice, can be a crossbody. You can take the strap as removable if you just want to carry it you can tell that someone who knew harness and horse equipment did the handles, because they're rolled the same way the throat latches are rolled in all of our halters. And it has all sorts of big flap here for papers, another on the other side, and a big interior space. And we can personalize them by either putting a nameplate on the strap, or if you order it that way, we put a nameplate right on here so that you can easily claim it as yours. And isn't that a handsome bag?